Hello students, in this lecture we are going to discuss question number 7 from exercise 5.6 of class 12 mathematics. So the question is, x equals to sine cube t by root cos 2t and y equals to cos cube t by root cos 2t. This is related to derivatives of function in parametric forms. These are parametric equations. From these we have to find the value of dy by dx. So look at this question. Both x and y are the functions of t, means t is the parameter. So we will find the derivative of x and y with respect to t. So first of all, I am considering this x. X is sine cube t by root cos 2t. Now when we differentiate both sides with respect to t, then we will get dx by dt on right hand side, d by dt of sine cube t by root cos 2t. In this we will use quotient rule, means d by dx of u by v means v square in denominator, v as it is du by dx minus u as it is dv by dx. So with the help of this formula we will find the derivative of this function on the right hand side. So we can say that this will become root cos 2t whole square in the denominator. In numerator this is denominator cos 2t and d by dt of sine cube t minus sine cube t as it is and d by dt of root cos 2t. Now when we simplify this, then in the numerator we have root cos 2t and the differentiation of sine cube t. So we will consider this sine t as x. So the differentiation of x cube is 3x square. But since this is not x or this is not t, so we will write the derivative of this sine t in the product minus this is sine cube t derivative of root cos 2t. So we will consider this cos 2t as t. So the derivative of root t is 1 by 2 root t. But since this is not t, so we will write the derivative of this cos 2t in the product. In denominator there is no change. This square root cancel with square, so we will get cos 2t. Now in the numerator we have root cos 2t. This is 3 sine square t and the derivative of sine t is cos t minus this is sine cube t. This is 1 by 2 root cos 2t and the differentiation of cos 2t is minus sine 2t. But this is not t, so we will write the derivative of this 2t in the product. In denominator there is no change, we will get cos 2t. Now this is root cos 2t 3 sine square t cos t minus sine cube t 1 by 2 root cos 2t and this is minus sine 2t, and derivative of 2t is 2. Now 2 and 2 cancel out. Now in denominator we have cos 2t. Now in the numerator, by taking the LCM we will simplify. So when this root cos 2t multiplied with this root cos 2t, then it is cos 2t, this 3 is here, and this is sine square t cos t, minus. This minus and minus becomes plus. Now we have sine cube t, and this is sine 2t, and in denominator we have this cos 2t and this one root cos 2t. So look at these two, base are same, so powers are added. So 1 and half becomes 3 by 2. So we can write this as 3 cos 2t sine square t cos t plus sine cube t sine 2t. In denominator we have cos 2t raised to power 3 by 2. So this is the value of dx by dt. Similarly, when we find dy by dt, then we will get the terms like this: minus 3 cos 2t, then cos square t, then sin t, plus cos cube t and sin 2t. In denominator we have this same term, that is cos 2t raised to power 3 by 2. Now we want dy by dx. dy by dx. It means we have to divide this dy by dt by dx by dt. Means dy by dt divided by dx by dt. When we divide these two, then the denominators will cancel out, and we will get minus 3 cos 2t cos square t sin t plus cos cube t sin 2t in the numerator, and in denominator we will get 3 cos 2t sin square t cos t, and this is sin cube t and sin 2t. Now on the left hand side we have dy by dx. On the right hand side we will put the value of cos 2t and sin 2t. The value of cos 2t is 2 cos square x minus 1, and also 1 minus 2 sin square x. So we will put the different values of this cos 2t in numerator and in denominator. So in numerator we will put the value of cos 2t in the form of cos. So this is minus 3, and in place of this we can write 2 cos square t minus 1. This is cos square t sin t. This is cos cube t, and the value of sin 2t is 2 sin t cos t. In denominator, this 3 is as it is. We will put the value of cos 2t 1 minus 2 sin square t. So we are putting the different values of cos 2t. This one is as it is, sin square t. This is cos t. This is sin cube t, and the value of sin 2t is 2 sin t cos t. Now open the bracket and we will get this is minus 6, and when we multiply these two terms with this cos square t, we will get cos 4t and sin t. Now when we multiply this term with minus 1, so this minus 3 and this minus 1 becomes plus 3 cos square t and sin t. Now this is 2, this cos t and cos cube t is cos raised to power 4t and sin t. In denominator, again when we multiply this with the first term, we will get 3 sin square t cos t. When we multiply this with the second term, this 3 multiplied by minus 2 is minus 6 sin raised to power 4t and cos t. And here we have 2 sin raised to power 4t and cos t. Now when we further simplify this, then look at this, these two are like terms. So we will write this 3 cos square t sin t, and when we subtract these two, we will get minus 4 cos raised to power 4t and sin t. In denominator, this is 3 sin square t cos t. These are like terms. So when we subtract these two, we will get minus 4 sin raised to power 4t and cos t. Now from the numerator, we will take sin t and cos t as common. So we will get 3 cos t minus 4 cos cube t. In denominator also, we will take this sin t multiplied by cos t as common. We will get 3 sin t minus 4 sin cube t. These two cancel out, and we will get 3 cos t minus 4 cos cube t. In denominator, this is 3 sin t minus 4 sin cube t. When we take minus common from the numerator, then we will get minus as it is. This is 4 cos cube t minus 3 cos t. In denominator, we have 3 sin t minus 4 sin cube t. So this is nothing but the value of cos 3t. So minus cos 3t. In denominator, we have sin 3t. So the value of dy by dx is minus cot 3t. So in this way, this is the value of dy by dx for the given parametric equations.